Apple Music claims it's the home of Neil Young, speaking of controversies or whatever, after Spotify loses legendary... loses? Did they lose? Wait, that's interesting. Didn't he demand to be removed? Is that losing?
Yeah.
Well,
Terminology.
it wasn't like it was an ultimatum, right?
Yeah, it's an ultimatum. He said, that's it. I'm out. So I would have said after Neil Young demands.
You either pick me or you lose me.
Okay, all right. Like Get Lost.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Get Lost?
I like it.
Yeah,
Get lost.
Yeah. I mean, if you really think about it, it's a bit rude.
It's hella rude.
Get Lost.
Yeah.
Like, whoa.
It's aggressive.
You really
but I
stop
like
and think about it?
Yeah.
Get Lost.
Yeah.
It's terrifying. Apple is doing its best to show it has a heart of gold. They put out a tweet and they said, Neil Young, where is it?
It's a notification.
No. It was also a tweet. There was a push notification. Listen to Neil Young in spatial audio. But there was also a tweet that said, Neil Young lives on Apple Music, or we're ready for Neil Young, or this is where you listen to Neil. Anyway, whatever it is. The company has not been subtle about it. They have even placed a playlist of Young's music at the front of its browse section under the heading, We Love Neil. So they're really doubling down. This is a business opportunity for them, right? They're trying to convert anybody who was on Neil's side in the Neil versus Rogan versus Spotify battle.
Yeah.
Anyone who left has to go somewhere now, whatever number it is.
Right.
And Apple is sitting and saying, "Well, it could be us. We could get a few subscribers here."
So they use Neil, you think?
Well, no, I mean, Neil's getting money if they're streaming too.
Right,
Neil's not
yeah.
gonna. Neil's benefiting too.
Okay.
Well, I mean, he's losing the Spotify streams, but now he's gaining it back through the promotion on Apple. So he's probably his number of streams are gonna go up because he's being featured on the main page. But you could have gone to, I don't know, YouTube Music or Amazon Music or some other streaming service. Funny enough, actually, I think it was a tweet as well, or it could have been a news story that Sirius XM was also going to bring back the Neil Young station to celebrate Neil Young's stance here on his Spotify boycott. So this is business as usual. It's there's an opportunity over here, and they say, okay, we're gonna take advantage of it, and they think that their customers would like to see such a thing, so that's where they go with it. And what can I say? If you want to listen to Neil Young, you're going to do it somewhere other than Spotify right now.
Yeah, that was Jack's take too.
Apple don't mind taking your money. Never have.
Keep doing it.
They've never minded taking your money. Mo, I don't know if you knew that. Looking at that laptop right there that you're using.
And my phone.
they don't. They're not
Your whole life.
They don't mind. Actually, they do mind every so often. Back when I was in the resale game, when olden days, you couldn't get iPads in Toronto, and I had a little shop, and I was actually trying to import iPads. iPad 1 didn't launch here the same time as in the U.S. Long story, but I was trying to buy, at the time, iPads with cash.
And they wouldn't take your money.
And they wouldn't take the money. They wouldn't take the money because they want to track volume and all this stuff, which was them trying to manage demand, right?
Right.
And the number per person and whatever else. I was a reseller. I mean, it was fine. They could put the restriction. Of course, I found ways around it. Will.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would.
I
Guy
mean,
like you.
You know, one day I'm gonna make a little animated short about this whole experience that I'm talking about right now. I don't want to tell the whole story, but it was like Ocean's 11.
A heist?
It wasn't a heist because I didn't steal anything, but it was a coordinated effort to defeat some of the mechanisms that were in place so that you couldn't buy these things.
Finesse.
It might have been called finesse.
Okay.
And it was a lot of help from a lot of people. Maybe I could get those people, make characters, or interview them or something. But this is old story here. It all took place in Chicago, and if anybody was a part of it, you know who you are, because that stuff was legendary. What we pulled off.
Well, I'm looking forward to the trailer.
One day we're gonna do this, and it's gonna go on Disney Plus, and then Apple's gonna get rid of it after they acquire Disney. They'll be like, we can't have this guy with all these antics, this guy with all these techniques. Much. What do you got, Mo? You got an update over there?
No, but a lot of people think that we're all stoned in the comments.
No, that's impossible.
No,
they got the wrong show.